What's up, everybody? Today is September 9th, a Wednesday. It's been a while. I hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. Shoot me a comment below. Let me know what you did over the weekend. Hopefully it was something fun. This weekend we just kind of hung out. We grilled. It was just a chill weekend, right? Let me know what you guys did. If you're new here, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And if you're a previous subscriber, welcome back. Glad to have you back. And don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoy the content of this video. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about the new stimulus package that the Senate Republicans are introducing and that they're supposedly going to vote for it on Thursday, tomorrow. So just to give you a little background, back in May, the House Republicans introduced a bill called the HEROES Act, and they voted on it and they passed it in the House, and now it's been sitting in Senate since May. Now that bill was about $3.4 trillion worth of aid. Okay, and so the Senate Republicans were not happy about that. So they sat on it, and then finally in August, the Republicans introduced a bill called the HEALS Act, which was about $1.1 trillion in aid. And that bill from the start was pretty controversial among even the senators. Like, there wasn't much support there. It wasn't going to get much movement within the Senate, so that didn't go anywhere. Since it was so much lower than the Democrats' bill of $3.4 trillion, it was kind of obvious that there's no way the Democrats would even agree to that lower bill. Okay, so now fast forward to today, where we have the Republicans introducing another bill that's only worth $500 billion in aid, which is half of the HEALS Act. It's less money. And, they say they're going to vote on it tomorrow, but one really wonders, like, how serious is this bill? Like, is it really thrown out there to help people, or is it just kind of a political game? So I don't know, that's up to you to decide. So what's really included in this bill? First is a $300 per week unemployment expansion, similar to the one that President Trump signed on his executive order. The next thing is the PPP round 2. This will allow businesses to apply for a second round of PPP, but it's going to be targeted to businesses that were heavily impacted by the pandemic. Okay. The third thing is it's going to provide funding for schools. And then lastly, it's going to give liability protection for schools, businesses, universities, all that stuff from COVID-related lawsuits. You might notice that there is no stimulus check on here. The $1,200 stimulus check that the Republicans and Democrats supposedly both agree on. It's not on this bill. Okay? There's also no state and local government aid on this bill either. So with no stimulus check, no state and local governments, I understand the no local government parts because Democrats wanted that, the Republicans don't want that, okay? But we already know that Democrats and Republicans both support the stimulus check. So why is it not on this bill? That really makes you wonder. It makes you go like, what the hell is going on here? And allegedly, this bill will only have the support of about 51 senators, which is literally just right where they need to be to pass the bill. Now, if they pass the bill in the Senate and it goes to the House, who knows if the House is actually going to, vote for it or veto it, because they rejected a $1 trillion bill from the Senate, and now the Senate's reducing their price tag, which is going pretty much in the wrong direction here, according to the House. So it's going to be interesting how this plays out. But what really irks me is that it's like, if both sides agree on the stimulus check, then why not just freaking put it in the bill? Why not just vote on it? Like Mitch McConnell said, they should vote on the things they agree on and then hash out the differences later. But it's like they didn't even put in the one big thing that they both agreed on. So how are they going to, it just makes no sense. It's really frustrating to me. All right, and lastly, just some things I want to remind you guys on, just quick public service reminders. If you're taking unemployment, it is taxable. So I hope that you're having your taxes withheld from your unemployment checks, because if you're not, then you're going to be hit with a large tax bill at the end of the year, okay? PPP, if you took the PPP and you're going to get it forgiven, at the moment, it's taxable. So just keep in mind for that too. And also, if you took advantage of the CARES Act 401k or IRA distribution, the early distribution with no penalties, that is also taxable. All right. So if you took a distribution, you'd have to pay taxes on it. Now you have 3 years to pay that distribution back or recontribute it to your plan, and then you won't have to pay taxes. Now, the way that you report this on your taxes could be really weird, depending on when you took the distribution and when you pay it back. So if you need help with that, reach out to us, let me know. And one more thing, if your company or if you are choosing to take advantage of the payroll tax deferral that President Trump signed through executive order, just be wary that you will have to pay that back. So you may elect to have your payroll taxes not taken out right now, but that means that you're gonna have to pay for it when you do your taxes in 2021. You know, you're either gonna pay for it on your tax return, or your employer will withhold extra payroll taxes starting 2021. So just keep in mind, I don't like that aid. I think it's such a short-term aid and it's such a low amounts, and it kind of throws people off. You know, when you're talking about tax withholdings, people already just don't really pay attention to that already. So if you mess with it and then you start withholding less, and at the end of the year they're hit with a larger tax bill, well, that's going to be a problem. So another thing to keep in mind there. All right, that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and of course, smash that like button if you enjoy the content of this video, and let me know in the comments below what questions, comments, concerns you have about all of this. All right, take care for now and stay safe.